I would like to welcome you to this very unique kind of a behind the scenes slash letting everybody know what's going on. So it's got like a combination of what's been going on the network, but also give you the update on what's going on in town this weekend. Why? Because we have about 100,000 of our closest friends that are coming in, and I want to make sure that they know what's happening. So I will probably start with everything that's happening this weekend, so you're aware of it. And then we will integrate some of the things that are going on the network. This network is built for anybody that wants to laugh, travel, garden, know what's happening in Norman, or just hang out and spend time in the Norman area. If you want to go travel other places, it's great. It is built for you. I also like to teach you things, whether it's self-improvement, life advice, business advice, all those things. Each one has a channel of its own, and all you do is you go to that channel and you get to watch that content if you want to break it out. If you want to mix it up, you can watch anything on there and learn a bunch of things in a bunch of different areas and laugh and have a good time. That's what it was built for. I personally have to thank all of my subscribers because those subscribers are the ones that keep the channel on. So if you want to join them, if you want to join my longtime subscribers, please hit the subscribe button at the end of this video or at any point. Make sure that you can subscribe and just be a part of the community and keep it going and keep it growing and always getting better and better and better all the time. I'm learning all the time, and I hope that you get to learn with me, and it'll be a lot of fun. So let's get started. Welcome to all of my Medieval Fair fans. I said I have 100,000 of my closest friends. This is one of our two major events that happen in April. We have the Medieval Fair that is this weekend, and then also we have the Norman Music Festival at the end of this month. So we are bookended in April where we bring 100,000 in each place to come into town. So if you want to know what's happening, the best place for you to check is of course the channel you're watching right now. I've got everything set up for you. I have a playlist that is only for the Medieval Fair. It's a Medieval Fair 2024. It gives you all kinds of things to do in Norman, where to stay, where to eat, if it's hot, what to do, if it's cold, what to do, if it's rainy, what to do. It gives you all of that. It is built for you, it is created for you, and it will last, that playlist, until Sunday night. At Sunday night, that playlist will go away. After that playlist is gone, it will pivot, and on Monday of next week, it will become the playlist for the Norman Music Festival. So it's going to look a little bit different. There will be some similarities, but I also will be adding some content that is specific to musicians and what is going on and bands that are coming in and people that are coming in. So again, I create these playlists for you to be able to know what is happening. They are they have short windows, but then I have long playlists that are always there that you can check out. Let me talk about some of the amazing other things that are happening beyond the Medieval Fair. In case you're wondering where the Medieval Fair is located, it is located at Reeves Park on Jenkins. So if you get on Highway 9, go to Jenkins, go left at the National Weather Service, or Weather Center, a great big glass building. And then you'll go all the way down the road about a mile. It'll be on your right-hand side. For those of you that have been coming here for years and years, you're like, I know where I'm going. But if you're brand new, I want to welcome you and let you know that Norman has so much to offer. Once you get tired of being outside and having a turkey leg, I promise you we have a whole bunch of our axe throwing or jousting. We got a lot of other things that are happening in town. So I'm going to give you some of those things right now, and then also we can go ahead and talk about all the things that are going on and coming up. One of the restaurants that is really neat that we have, which again I have to also announce, our farmers market is going to summer hours this weekend. So if you love a great farmers market, not a good farmers market, a great farmers market, we have one of the greatest. Why? It's one of the largest farmers markets in the state, one of the oldest as well. It is at the Well, right off of downtown on I believe Eufaula. It's on Eufaula. And so it is a beautiful space. Go check that out. They're open from 8 in the morning until 1 on Saturday now. And they also will have their Tuesday hours, which is from 4 to 7. The Tuesday market's a little bit smaller, a little bit more intimate, but you can sit and talk to your farmers a little longer. The weekend is usually kind of wild, but it's super fun. So that will be open tomorrow. It is a year-round market, but we are now getting all of our vendors for the summer and spring. One of the people that has really worked with our farm to table movement here is Fried Farms, and they are amazing. They do all kinds of food. They do catering, and they do catering of events. They do not have a private space, and I don't believe that's in their future as of now. We'll see. But ultimately, they do incredible food, incredible charcuterie boards and tables and things like that. And they do amazing wine pairing and beer pairing dinners out on the farm. So if you haven't checked them out, please do that. We are always bragging about our city. Why? Because we have a lot to brag about. We did find out this week that we are getting $36.5 million for our airport to get it for an expansion, a couple hangars, getting it all modernized and ready for larger planes, and we're excited about that. One of the coolest events, now understand, I have a bit of a East Lindsay bias, and I will tell you that right now because I live over here, and I think West Lindsay is amazing. I promise you, West Lindsay is amazing. It's like a gateway to the university. You're coming to the university. It's incredible. However, I think East Lindsay is just as amazing, just doesn't have all the pretty flags and stuff. So this weekend at Antique Paradise. Now, Antique Paradise is at 1321 East Lindsay. They're having Flock the Block. Flock the Block because the flamingo is their big old mascot. They have 150 vendors inside of that building. It is in a shopping center. They're going to have an outdoor market. It's going to be from, I believe, 10 to 3 on Saturday. The actual deals, this is their 1-year anniversary. Now, let me explain. They started out smaller a year ago. They've expanded at least once. They have a coffee shop inside of it. It is a neat space if you are an antique person at all. If that is your jam, this is like the best thing ever. When you walk in there, you're going to hear, whoa, the angels are going to sing and they're going to come down and you're going to feel, your little antique heart is going to be feeling something. So I encourage you to please come down on Saturday of this week and check out our outdoor antique market. Not to mention the fact that in that same area, one of my favorite taco trucks is across the street. You've got international cuisine in a shopping center diagonal from there, along with the only horror-themed ice cream shop in Oklahoma called the Ice Creamatory. It is phenomenal, and it'll like scare you to death, but it's super great food. So you're like, what's going on? So there's a lot happening in just that one area. By the way, it's about a mile from the medieval fairgrounds. So if you go on Jenkins, you go all the way to Lindsay, and Lindsay, you go right. And so that is ultimately where you go, another mile, and you will be right there at the antique, Flock the Block. You'll have a good time. It's amazing. Yeah, we have weather. It's going to be a little breezy. In case you don't know, Oklahoma is known for wind. So I had family here from Portugal this week. They were shocked. They're like, it's so windy. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it. They said the song was not lying. I'm like, yeah, it really isn't. It was amazing. Let's see, we got all that going on. Of course, our real estate's just rocking and rolling. I mean, that's no lie. I mean, we got people coming in and shopping and buying. And we did pass 8 ADUs this week, which is amazing. Alternative dwelling units. They're like small houses in the back of big houses. So we're going to have a lot more available for you. My coffee shops are waiting for you. I'm just saying that right now. In case you don't know, I also have a coffee channel. Why? Because I'm getting into it. Excuse me. I'm getting into it. So I went to Great Owl Coffee. I went to Haystack. Not Your Average Joe's. I've been to Yellow Dog. I've been to Beanstalk Snow and Coffee. I mean, I've been to all those things in like the last 2 weeks. Because I'm like, I love everybody and I love coffee. And so I went in and I love an Americano. And so I'm just checking them out. So I did a bunch of videos on going in the spaces and then also tasting their coffee and giving you some recommendations of what I saw as the tasting notes, not whether you would like it or not, but just what I tasted. So if you want to go do that, please make that journey around town. Not to mention the fact that we have all the national brands that you can always think of. Stella Nova is another one that I did not get to this week, but that's on Main Street, always busy. It's like student central. So check them out. Phenomenal coffee shops. We have a strong coffee culture. Let's see. On Sunday, actually, not true. Tonight, this weekend, we have an amazing schedule. And that is, we've got Let's Have a Party out at Hollywood Corners. Now, this is live music. This is a special space. Hollywood Corners was built and bought and paid for by Toby Keith. This is after his passing, this is the first annual Let's Have a Party that will happen. It is a fundraiser for his charity in Bethany, the hospital he likes in Bethany. And they will be doing a fundraiser April 5th and 6th. So today and tomorrow. They have music playing starting at 8 o'clock tonight. And then I believe 1 o'clock tomorrow. So if you are needing a break from some of the medieval fare, go check them out. And of course, anything that you give to them and anything that you pay over there, you will actually be donating to a hospital, which is incredible, in honor of Toby Keith. Some of the things I like to share with you is the fact that self-improvement is a big deal for me. So I had one video this week that was all about where are you winning, where are you doing great things, because I wanted to spread some positivity and light, because there's some darkness out there. But I'm not, and not talking about the eclipse, which, oh, by the way, we'll have like supposedly 97%. However, I'm scared. I'm just scared, y'all, because there's clouds, and I'm afraid that it's April in Oklahoma and we're gonna have clouds. So just be aware. If you're here though already, may as well have a good time. Stick around till Monday, till like 2 o'clock. Then you will have seen the eclipse too. I mean, come on. At least you're having a good time, and why let the good times roll? I know I borrowed that from another city that I love very much, but just saying. But yeah, so if you're winning and doing great things and great things are happening, why not just keep it rolling? That's my thought. We did go to Mount Scott last week, and we went to the Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge. And so we got to see all of the buffalo. They were all out, buffalo, longhorn. Everybody's, I think, getting excited for spring. So it was amazing. We got to have a good time. I did quite a few videos on that. Medicine Park, if you haven't been up there, good chance for you to visit them. This Saturday, we have... Oh, hold on, not yet. On the 20th of this month, we have Joe James coming to the roastery at Yellow Dog. Yellow Dog has live music that plays on Saturdays at 11 o'clock usually for a couple hours. You can have your coffee, listen to some live music. That combines, again, both cultures in Norman. We are a live music city, but we also are a coffee city, so why not combine the two? Volcano. Let's talk Volcano for a second. Volcano is a Mexican food place. It is very, very good. Very, very good. They moved on the west side. So on the West Lindsay, they had a store. A couple doors down, they built a new store, and you can't miss it. Why? Because it's super colorful. But they moved down a couple doors. So people were flipping out saying, are you closing the East store? No. No, they're not closing the East store. Remember where I said there's that international cuisine where we have like Asian food and Mediterranean food and all these things? Well, we also have Mexican food. The other Volcano at 12th and Lindsay is open. It's been open. It will stay open. It's going to be open. They have phenomenal food. It's great. Again, it's right near Flock the Block. You can go do that and go check out good food. There's also a good taco truck over there. So you got some food if you want to go do that. My coffee. Oh my gosh, I was in a coffee kick. Talking to my supporters, I did do something a little bit different this last week that maybe not everybody noticed, but I know my subscribers did. And that is that they got a little bit of a head start on some things. I'm not saying they were sooner, but I am saying that they get a little bit of a head start if you are a subscriber. So if I post some things, I've started to put that in the subscribe area first, and then give it a half hour, sometimes a couple hours, and you get to see everything before everybody else does. That's just, I think, a fringe benefit of being a subscriber. You get a little bit of an early heads up. So if you want to do that, again, remember to subscribe at the end of this video. So it was really good. Fried Farms, they do Oki lunch pails. They're really healthy, like kid lunches. However, I think it maybe over rocked. It rocked so much that they're like having to reorganize it and put it back together again, figure it all out. Because I think they were running ragged, trying to figure out how to move things, how to pick things up, drop things off. So it is on pause right now. Not gone, but on pause. So if your kiddos are like, "Where's my lunch?" Don't worry, they're coming back. And they're, again, amazing farm. We have great bakeries in town. Oh, the Second Wind Coffee House is going to have, let's see, they had Austin Rivera, Perfect Taz Aziz, Elijah Bigler. Oh, this is the 9th. So on the 9th, they're going to have these artists. Elijah Bigler, Talia Nat, and Jerika Clapp. So they're going to have art unveiled. It'll be amazing. We also have, our students are going to have an art show on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week at Nancy O'Brien. It is $5 if you are not a parent or a faculty member to go check out incredible art from all over the city. It's a way for us to support creativity in the young people. Why? Because they will be our future musicians and artists and leaders in all of our art community and film, believe it or not. I mean, again, that's coming up. That's going to be amazing. Norman Firehouse Art Center is over off of Flood. It is a beautiful space. You got to drive, if you're going on Main, going west and turn left on Flood, you go south, you're going to go by a little place as you're going by called The Earth. The Earth is an amazing, not vegan, but it's very, very healthy. You can get incredible food there, farm to table, stunning building on the inside. It's not far from Lions Park. Lions Park is the doorstep of the Firehouse Art Center. They currently have their display that they're doing right now is beer labels. It's art and beer labels. So you can go check them out and again, have a great time. Our local brewers are there. Our state craft brewers are there. And it's just a neat exhibit that they have going on. Plus, they do classes out there if you want to get your art on. That Lions Park, you need to know where that is anyways, because if you come back to see, when you come back to see us in the summer, we want to make sure that you know that that is where we have our, oh my word, I went blank for a second. We have our Sunday night music in the park. And they do it every other weekend, and it's on Sunday night. You have a great time out there. Summer Breeze. I'm like, oh my word, what did I do? Summer Breeze is out there, and that is a chance for you can go drink. You can go have wine and beer and bring a picnic basket and just hang out and listen to live music every other weekend on a Sunday night, because that's when they do that. And they do it as soon as the students leave, and they quit right before the students come back. So it's kind of a secret thing for, I would say, natives or people, those of us, meaning native Normanites, not First Americans. But like, they do it for people that are here and that live here and that come back here in the summertime. So if you're a visitor and you want to have get in one of our bed and breakfasts or Airbnbs and you happen to be here on a Sunday night, we welcome everybody. You can pretend like you're one of us and we will absolutely welcome you to our community. And it's a lot of fun and it's great. On April 13th, there's going to be karaoke night and a Norman Music Festival fundraiser night, which they've already made the announcement today for the outdoor stages. So if you haven't checked that out, again, go to my page, my Future Growth and Vision Norman Network page. You're going to get a lot more information about that as soon as this Sunday is over. I'm going to go that direction. Maybe start reading about the list, listen to some music, stuff like that. We'll start putting some stuff on and really get prepared for that event as it's coming up. Stash is a fun store. East downtown is fun. You've got Lazy Circles Brewery, you've got Stash, you've got Resupply. You have a lot of beautiful murals down there. You have event spaces if you need it. It's a neat store. It is a lot of fun. They have a plant bar in the back where you can like make plants and stuff and bring it with you. Second Friday, which is next weekend on Friday, is phenomenal. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Mason. It is a great chance for us to really like get together. So Second Friday is like a big party we do every month. There's art, there's music, there's drinks, there's food, there's vendors outside. It is just the biggest explosion of creativity and community that you have seen anywhere, and we do it up. We do it up big, and we have a good time. So make plans next weekend to come back. We would love to have you. Stash also has your eclipse glasses in case you need them for Monday. Again, I don't know. We're going to find out whether the clouds are going to be nice or not. So, in the meantime, like I said, have a good time. I think don't. I did a lot this week on the conference center at Embassy Suites, partly because I had family that stayed there, and plus I wanted to be in University North Park a little bit and kind of let you know that that shopping center is really interesting. It is what I would call a modern shopping center. We have a lot of people that come into there. It's one of the most traveled to shopping centers in the state. It does very, very well. There's probably 80 to 100 different stores in there. You got phenomenal hotels. The Embassy Suites is there. Embassy Suites, if you don't know, has a reception at 5:30 every day for you to go have free drinks and snacks and stuff, free breakfast as well. But it is a massive conference center. So if you're a business person looking to host an event, come on. We'd love to have you. And then, of course, you can use my channel and let your people know what's going on. It's a good chance for you just to hand it over to them. I did the atrium, the bar area, all that stuff. Second Wind Coffee House is going to have Second Wind Tea Party this Sunday at 6 o'clock. Also, we have some breakfast places I want to tell you about. Why? Because sometimes, I'm not saying always, but sometimes we go out a lot and we get really hungry in the morning and we need breakfast because we have been having a good time the night before. So we have to go find great breakfast places. So let me give you some great legendary ones. We have the Diner. The Diner's downtown, been there forever, amazing. We have a brand new one, Levity. We, of course, have Jimmy's Egg. Jimmy's Egg East Side is amazing. And Jimmy's Egg West Side is amazing. We have your standard fare, your other stuff. We got Huevos out there at University North Park. Who am I missing, y'all? If you're on here and you're from Norman and I missed a restaurant, please let me know so I can make sure that I don't forget anybody. But those are the legendary ones that I know of. Oh, Hassler's. Hassler's is on Porter, and Porter's newly redesigned and beautiful. Also, let's see who else. I love... Oh, in Noble, you've got a great barbecue. You've got Kendall's. You've got Tiffany's for breakfast. Tiffany's is a phenomenal breakfast place in Noble, and Noble's only like 5 minutes south of us. If you come out of the Medieval Fair area, you go on Highway 9, you go east, you go to 77, you go right about 5 minutes, boom, you are there. It is very, very fast to be in downtown Noble. And again, incredible space. There's my Juried Art pop-ups. Norman Music Fest, of course, we're getting ready for that. It's coming. I love it. It is a cultural immersion. It's so much fun. And when the bands get here, that starts Thursday night and goes Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Friday and Saturday, they shut down the streets, and it becomes like downtown party central. Stained glass classes and workshops for adults are being signed up for today at Norman Firehouse Art Center. Quail Hollow Flower Farm is going to be at the farmer's market. All my flower farmers, I love them. My wife got her first bouquet. We did it, and she gets 5 of them a year. And so one of our flower farms is doing that. The Railhouse Event Center, this is right next to the well. So again, if you're needing an event space, maybe you just need a meeting space because you have a get-together. Check them out. Beautiful, what I call barrel ceilings. They're rounded ceilings. Phenomenal space right downtown. Your guests can go hang out there, and then you can go play. It's neat. They're booking up for weddings and all of that. They also have all the teams coming in. So we're going to the SEC. So the SEC teams are traveling. They need a space to be before they do all their things. So they're renting out that space the weekends of the football games. My travel channel rocks on this network. If you haven't checked it out, you can look at Oklahoma City and other areas. I will be doing more content this summer as we are traveling around and doing things. Phenomenal. We have available art studio space in East Downtown. It's $650, all bills paid, on the block down there by Stash. It is beautiful. Inside is very light wood, white walls, beautiful office area. It is a stunning space if you're thinking about putting an art space in our downtown. We would love to have you. Battle of the Bands. They're gonna have a Battle of the Bands at Hollywood Corners. The cash prize is gonna be $500, and it's going to the Toby Keith Foundation. Again, coming up, all these things, gotta keep up with all that. Whispering Pines Bed and Breakfast. They are out on 72nd and Highway 9. Beautiful rural area. They have a vineyard. They have different cabins. They do weddings. It's beautiful, incredible, a lot of fun, and just a stunning space. French restaurant inside of it. Amazing. I talked a lot about being an art city. In case you don't know, we are a phenomenal art city. So we have outdoor art, indoor, we got galleries, we have public art, we've got ginormous installations that all of our forward projects have. So we have our bike racks, our art downtown. Go take pictures with all the bike racks and you're gonna get to see them. One of our special ones, we had a memorial one that just got unveiled this week, and that is the cookie over by the old cookie cottage. Shannon was an amazing person. She was an amazing human. She was a cookie lady. She built a cookie cottage. It was absolutely beautiful. And she passed away. And so ultimately we built a bike rack that honors her and honors her legacy and honors the tragedy that took her and everything that went with it. And so if you have a chance, go check that out. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful honor. There you go. That's Saturday. I had the opportunity to take my family all over Norman. An hour and a half drive everywhere. Everywhere. Samaya, it's good to see you. So I took them all over Norman. We went north side, east side, south side, every side. We went everywhere, had a great time, enjoyed it. I got to see my city from all different perspectives, from somebody that's visiting, and I am proud of our city. I'm proud of what we did and what we are doing. It's super cool. Oh, I did my thing yesterday for all of that. We're going to save the Norman Music Fest stuff. Stash has made in Oklahoma Okie stuff, so get ready for that. You can get an Oklahoma candle with the state seal on the back. It's super cool, super neat. Second Friday, of course, we've already dealt with that. Haystack, that's my coffee shop over on, if you go on Elm, in front of the university, you got two. You have Not Your Average Shows, and then you have Haystack. Both of them are, again, phenomenal. They do amazing work. The pictures that they have shown of the diner at night. What we're starting to see on Porter at night is incredible. Pinocchio's is an Italian place over on Classen. It's like Classen and Constitution. About half a mile from the grounds of the medieval fair. It is phenomenal. It is legendary in Norman. Why? Because it's been around Norman a long time. They're known for their breadsticks and their pizza. So if you want to check them out, people really love it. They have a good time when they're there. We did that one today. The diner special today is the Okie cheesesteak. I think it's using our beef, to be honest with you, which still looks delicious. Don't forget to visit. So one of the things that is neat is that a lot of our businesses are at the medieval fair. So most of our breweries in the city are going to be there. We have Canadian River Winery is going to be there. Canadian River is just south of Noble, about 3 minutes on the curve. 7 minutes south on Highway 77 from Norman is how I describe it. If you go 7 minutes south, you're going to end up at the winery. It's on the curve. Beautiful. We have another winery at 108th and Lindsay. So if you go out Highway 9 to 108th, go left. You go left again at Lindsay. That's Native Spirits Winery. They do live music on Friday nights on the regular, almost all the time. You can check their schedule. They also have all kinds of blending classes and things like that. That's Rick and Stacy out there, so go check them out. Canadian River, it's Carrie, and I mean, it is going to be amazing. I think that covers it. You guys, it has been busy. There's a lot going on. I hope that you really have enjoyed it. Get out, visit, check every part of Norman because there's a lot happening. And in the comments or when you go do something, let me know. By all means, comment, tell me how great it was and what a great time you had. And we would love to welcome everybody. And thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to this network so you know what's going on.